Greetings, fellow detectives, and welcome to part 13 of our Let's Play of Strange Horticulture. We are on day 16, Saturday, and I just double-checked to make sure that all of the plants are nicely alphabetized, all ready to go. I think we are getting close to the end of the story, but we'll see. We still have quite a few things to kind of figure out down here. I'm thinking first we should try to figure out this card that we got at the end of day 15. So to the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. And this, I think, is going to be a little bit tricky because there are multiple castles. So let's see here if I can pull this out. To the east of the castle. Okay, castles. There's lots of, Winterfell, Ravenglass, Gosforth, Egremont Castle. But then it says to the east of the castle across the river, and there's not really a river anywhere near Egremont Castle, so maybe it's not that one. Although it could be. Sizergh Castle. Okay, this looks better. We have Sizergh Castle to the east of the castle, across the river, and through the mountain pass. It grows at the edge of the wood. So maybe here? Yeah, there we go. Okay. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Well, that sounds very peaceful. New plant acquired. Oh, its pot is kind of cracked, and the roots are growing out of it. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so I'm gonna put our unknown plant over here. I like it. It's a very cool looking plant. We still have our kind of letter here telling us about the specific plants that we need for what I believe is going to be the final ritual, I'm imagining. We don't know what the 5 plants are yet, so we don't really know that. We have our little device here. We still have these out, even though we have opened up the secret compartment. So, I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Verona Green is back.
It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need.
Oh no. I hope I have too. I have a decision to make. Do I meet with Faye Swift or do I follow Verona to perform the ritual? Do I meet with Faye Swift or follow Verona? Well, okay. Verona is an occult scholar. Verona has been studying the occult and the mysterious for many years. It started as a hobby, but gradually grew into an obsession. She haunts the boundary between truth and tale, seeking out the knowledge that others recoil from. She also brews a lovely cup of tea. When you work with the occult, he deserves to be turned into a toad. Unique expertise. He knows how to flatter a young woman. Signs of ritual sacrifice. I could do with some witch fig. I've returned from Swineside. I was hoping for more to go on. Certainly signs of a ritual. And the poor victim. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm it was indeed Gilded Dendra. There must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity. So she's trying to figure things out, which is helpful and encouraging. Poor Reuben, he looks a little worse for wear. He took it hard when his wife died and never did give up the drink. Summoning spell. I found this in Dr. Worthing's Bestiary, a little light reading. The sisterhood are trying my patience. If the old Arda was around, but she's not. They've kept secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it's now. It is time. Okay, so that's Verona. Who is Faye Swift? Oh, interesting, the psychic. So we have an occult scholar and a psychic. Faye grew up with her mother. Her father was rarely violent, but once is enough. When he struck her, it finally broke the hold he had over her mother, and she fled in the night. The sleeping Faye held close. Faye often has vivid dreams, but has never considered that other people do not. She came to Strange Horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares. Oh, interesting. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her a terrifying black skeletal creature. So yeah, she's definitely been pretty spot on with her predictions too. I am afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are just as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. I must thank you. Last night, for the first time in weeks, my mind was calm. I was no longer tormented by visions. The dreams have changed. I understand now what I need to do. When your librarian friend visits tomorrow, give her this instead of the palliance that she will ask for. She knows something she's not telling you. And that was true. That was true. She did know something that she wasn't telling us. I understand it now. My mind is linked to the servant. With the elixir, I will be able to throw out the woman in the jade mask and take control for myself. Together we can end this. Meet me at the Daughter's Stone Circle tomorrow and bring the elixir. So either way, we have to go to the Stone Circle. Interesting. I have a decision to make. Do I meet with Faye Swift or do I follow Verona to perform the ritual? I don't know. If I go to this Swineside Stone Circle, what'll happen? I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw, a chill comes over me and I realize that I do not want to linger. So not that Stone Circle. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Near Black Combe to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Near Black Combe to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. And the Dendru was ousted from this world. So, I'm very confused. Can I just help other people? Can I not get involved in this madness?
We must act before it is too late. Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site.
She came back. What ritual site? Okay, the site of ritual importance. I've been here before. Was created near Black Combe to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. What was the Great Oak one? The Great Oak, the Elixir of Control. We made that. The Elixir of the Damned. We made that. Oh dear. Okay, well, south of Black Combe. Near Black Combe to the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak. Here. There are more important things I could be doing back at the shop. I can't remember where it is. Okay, so wait. Swineside Stone Circle. South of Black Combe, the Great Oak. Is it like this clearing? Maybe it's this clearing. I'm trying to remember. Oh, and the bell is gone. Okay, well, I guess I have to water some plants. That's fine. The potential Priddle needs some precipitation. The Bishop's Parasol needs some water on its umbrella. Brimlock needs its leaves to be moistened. The Butterdale needs to shimmer in the dew. The Henchuck, here you go. Have some water, Henchuck. The Harlequin Blue. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, it's so lovely. Okay, now I have the will to explore. Okay, I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is spooky. Oh, I'm a little intimidated. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. I don't know what the plants are supposed to be. Is it supposed to be these? Maybe it's supposed to be these. 5 plants. 5 plants? Okay, okay. Well, if that's the case, then I can do that. Let's see here. I need to find a plant with flowers like these. 6 petals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals, all even, around kind of a center. Pointed edges. Okay, there's Butterdale that has way too many petals. These ones are too round. Eyebright, too many petals. It's got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, too many petals. Any other pointed petals? Hopefully I do have all the plants. Maybe I don't. In which case I would have to follow the other lady. which would be interesting. Okay, Mellow Glow has too many petals. Winter Boar also has too many petals. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I don't have all the plants I need. I've solved everything though, haven't I? Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi. And the Briar's Disc. Everything else we've solved. Let's see, this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals. This has too many petals. This has 5 petals. These have 5 petals. If I look through my book, are there any that have the right petals that kind of match these pictures more closely? Because honestly, that would be helpful. I'm so curious to see how this turns out. And I like how this game really utilizes choices. Because different things, I would imagine, can happen depending on the choices you make, which is really cool. Isle of Neptune. Gosh, I don't know if I have any of these. This one, the Maiden's Sorrow, might be this one. Oh, this looks like the Meek Dew. That's almost certainly the Meek Dew, right? So Meek Dew is maybe one of them? I know I have that. Where is it? Okay, Meek Dew. I'm gonna put Meek Dew in. And that's this one. I do also think, I mean, this looks a lot like this one, but it also looks like there's fewer petals. But it's pretty close to the Maiden's Sorrow, so that's a possibility. All of these are like the leaves. The Priddle, that's too many petals. Royal Hentia, the Sheep Snap, Solomon's Scepter, St. John's Poppy. St. John's Poppy has 5 petals. That was one of the very first ones we found, I think. And it does look pretty similar to this. 5 petals with kind of square edges. Maybe they're all red. That would help. Let's say that was the St. John's Poppy. Isn't the Maiden's Sorrow red? No, well, it's kind of pinkish. Winter Boar. Witch Fig. What about, I mean, the Weeping Bell is interesting. Leads to gold. And I feel like it's not thick enough in the petals. Okay. The Eyebright is interesting, but there are too many petals on it. I don't think there are any flowers here that have just 6 petals. The Butterdale has way too many. This has 5. This has too many. This one's interesting because it kind of looks like this, but it's upside down. And then we also have this one. Like, what is this? Do I even have everything I need? I need to get that circular wooden box open. I think I have a plant that opens locks somewhere. Oh, okay. A plant that opens locks. Okay. Don't sleep on the hints. The hints are really helpful. Okay. Burned incense, mushroom, seeps a milky fluid. Brimlock, warming effect. Grown in clumps. Caballia helps peace in the afterlife. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect. Let's see. Slowly eaten alive. You know, the things that we say in this game. Clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. Clavilium. 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 Ha ha ha! Oh. Guys, I found it. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. The Dudden tributary to its source. The River Gilpin, the River Sprint, the River Kent. Meat Hop. That's Meat Hop. River Loon and more. Kirkhead, River Winster, Rudsea, River Lennon, River Crack, Coniston Water. I don't see anything that says Dudden yet. Hawkshead, Swineside, Foxfield, Haverig, River Esk, Ravenglass, River Urt, Lowood, the Dudden tributary, Wastewater, Bowfell. Is this the tributary? And there's a sea monster. I mean, okay. Rudsea Wood, Gluston Castle. I don't see anything that says, like, the Dudden tributary. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. This must be where we get one of the plants that we need. River Lane. River Kent. And there's multiple river sources, that's the tricky part. The River Kent. The Dudden tributary. Coniston Water, Hawkshead. Grisdale Forest. What even is a tributary? Maybe if I know what a tributary, that would help. Tributary. A river or stream flowing into a larger river or lake. A river or stream flowing into a larger river or a lake. So, this is a tributary. This would be a tributary. This would be a tributary, so because like the rivers are flowing into different lakes. But which one is the Dudden tributary? I don't know. River Esk, River Urt. Does it have anything to do with this? Spider? No, I don't think so. Where did that go? Where did that letter go? Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Could fear bringer be widow's woe? Could fear bringer be widow's woe? First is the corpse's friend, a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer, could be widow's woe. Fourth, to lift a curse. Last, a petal to secure black blood's reverse. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source. Okay, well, I'm glad I used this thing to look at it because that helped us know about the widow's woe, but I still don't know what the Dudden tributary is. Swineside. Oh, River Dudden. Okay, follow the Dudden tributary to its source. There we go. No? No? Oh, maybe it's this river. Oh, because this is the tributary, so that's the... Okay. I got it. All right, well, let's water some plants. Let's water some plants. I already watered the brimlock. Now it's, like, extra watered. This reminds me of a new little phone game I've downloaded called Kinder World. It's kind of a mental health, emotional self-care game. And it's really cute. I've really been enjoying it. It does breathing exercises, emotional naming, gratitude, and it's not obtrusive at all. Like, it's not a game that's gonna, like, suck up your time and make you have hours and hours of screen time. Okay. Dudden tributaries source. I've never seen this plant before, and here it is growing in abundance. That looks right. Okay, that absolutely looks like whatever this plant is. Okay. Very pleased. Okay. So that's telling me that maybe I'm correct in using these plants to find these 5 plants. Like, these images are helping out, and these clues are also helping out. So what plant did I put here? This is Meekdew. Why did I put Meekdew there? Because I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look like any of these. Maybe the flowers are a lot tinier. Yeah, I guess they're little. It could be Meekdew. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it's difficult to care for. It may be pleasant looking, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. I don't know if it's that one. I don't know if we're looking at Meekdew. So let's actually go ahead and put the Meekdew back where it belongs. The St. John's Poppy is a possibility. Let's look at that one. What does the St. John's Poppy have? The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John Poppy are bright red with a yellow center. Lifting a curse, petal to secure black blood's reverse, fear bringer, ankle grabber, corpse's reminder. Yeah, I don't know that it's the St. John's Poppy either. So, okay, I can put the St. John's Poppy back. So, okay, maybe it isn't by look, but I definitely remember reading some of these descriptions of like the different kinds of flowers. So like we have the corpse's friend. We should also probably try to identify what this plant is, because this one is almost certainly used as part of the sequence. So, okay, corpse's friend. Psychic abilities, clarity of visions, light blue flowers. Corpse's friend, ankle grabber, fear bringer, lifts a curse, black blood's reversed. Okay. That's a mushroom. Brimlock, hypothermia. Butterdale for skin rashes. Caballia helps the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Caballia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. The dead find peace in the afterlife. I mean, that could be a corpse's friend. Helps the dead find peace in the afterlife. That's a possibility. A red flower that provides a shielding effect from afflictions of the mind. Known as Andrew's Bane. Caldery has applications in dark magic. It ensures a successful hunt. Clavilium Lovelock unlocks things. The common trouse is tricky to find. It's used for eye strain. Copper Caledonian has a rejuvenation effect. Most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize it's a curse. Daisy Dock grants courage. Dead Man's Fingers. It can appear as though a corpse is reaching from the underground. It's said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind, but that's not really a corpse's friend. Ooh, this plant is colloquially known as a corpse's friend. First is the corpse's friend. This is friend, the devil's nightcap. Easy for me to say. Devil's nightcap. Oh, but it's also, wait, what is it called? I haven't identified this one yet. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Maybe this is one that I, thought I had identified. Oh, yeah, I think this is the devil's nightcap. Colloquially known as a corpse's friend, it will cause a slow, agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It has a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. It has a soft aroma that reminds me of a pine forest. Okay, so we're going to say that's devil's nightcap. First is the corpse's friend. Then comes the ankle grabber. A plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Some know Dranthium as green eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise. So it's not a fear bringer, it's not lifting a curse, and it's not the Black Blood's reverse. The elderfinium, the petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendros miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in a painful death. It has an intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's scepter. So, a petal to secure the Black Blood's reverse. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendros miasma. So that sounds like definitely what we need. Elderfinium. And that's the last. Last is a petal. Okay. Ember Soul has protective properties. Evelum stimulates the senses. Eye Bright. Known to improve eyesight at night. Farmer's Worry grants great strength. Fever Kiss, Energy Boost, Forest Camp Free, Sleeping Draughts. Fox Button represents a contract of friendship between strangers. Gandhi Root is medicinal, can aid with digestive troubles. Gilded Dendra. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to Dendros miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. The Ankle Grabber, the Fear Bringer, forth to lift a curse. So this is causing curses. This is the problem. Hi, I'm the problem, it's me. Glowhorn. Fearing the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Gray Sandfire, Dental Hygiene, Harlequin Blue, the stems can be burned as incense. Haverage, pretty blue flowers, line the stems. If you give Haverage to your beloved under the light of a full moon, you'll both live long and blessed lives. Henchuck, startling effects on memory. Okay, none of it is memory. Hop Heart provides pain relief. Jacob's Worth. Point the way towards any person you wish to locate. Okay. Lady of Summer aids with memory deterioration. Larkshine. Thought to reference the kidney-shaped pods. Powerful defense mechanism. Lemon Dandy. Medicinal uses, curing afflictions of the heart. Lesser Meridoc has strong-smelling sap that can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Lyle of Neptune forces someone to tell the truth. Liverstone doesn't really do much. Paralyzing, I guess. Long Veracund, sometimes called Witch's Remedy. The Long Veracund is believed to lift curses. To lift a curse. Long Veracund. Long Veracund, forth to lift a curse. Okay. Maiden Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one's finger and thumb. Okay, so wait, where was that letter? The little one. This one said, could Fearbringer be Widow's Woe? Third is the Fearbringer. Widow's Woe. Do I already have the Widow's Woe marked? Widow's Woe. Maybe that's a colloquial name. The Widow's Woe. Okay, so let's keep an eye out for Widow's Woe. And also Ankle Grabber. Maiden Sorrow. Mary's Breath. Used to grow in the royal gardens. Meek Dew. Painful sores on the skin. Mellow Glow. Sharp Thorns. Allows a person to pass unnoticed. Mountain Astery gains confidence and persuasiveness. Norwood. Sharp Focus. Palliance. Helps filter toxins. Pennybell. Hallucinogenic. Fennet. Reduces anxiety and gastric distress. I need that one. Prittle. Pretty Prittle. Very rare plant, hard to come by, requires great care to cultivate. Red Ebony. Blood has been spilled over this plant, which is where the red part comes. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons. The royal hentia, one of the few ways to release the bind of swift snare. Sheep snap, thought to bring good fortune. Shimmerlung burns brightly. Solomon's scepter, known alarmingly as Hell's Gate. The flowers are commonly used in witchcraft and satanic practices. Sour bandy helps with memory recovery. Spring wax cap, an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. The vibrant petals of St. John's poppy can create a draught to greatly improve hearing. Storian should not be ingested, highly poisonous. Sunset mount cap, thought to deter unwanted souls. Swift snare, the binder, ankle grabber. Swift snare. Swift snare. Ooh, do I not have swift snare labeled? Do I potentially have swift snare labeled? Palliance, Aguria, Evelyn Priddle, wax cap, Storian, sour bandy. Okay, wait. Swift snare. The binder, ankle grabber, and never let go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift snare has small, heart-shaped leaves. Ooh. It moves fast for a plant. So it's moving. It's trying to grab things. Once ensnared, it's impossible to extricate oneself without help. It does have heart-shaped leaves, and they are small. So I'm going to say that's probably the swift snare. Then comes the ankle grabber. And so now we need the widow's woe, which I could have sworn that I had labeled something as having widow's woe on it. No, that's the Everheart, the royal hentia. Is widow's woe in my book? Widow's woe is in my book. Said to induce fear, also called kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Is that what I just found? Yeah, look at how this leaf is kind of like falling straight down and the other ones are going straight up. This looks exactly right. A somewhat damp smell, like a foot. So this has to be the widow's woe. Okay. I did it. Well done, I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes.
Nothing's happening.
What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants?
I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient.
A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning round, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Ooh! Oh no! Oh no, no, no. Look at its teeth! No thank you. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time.
Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to...
Ah! The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head, but the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back.
I can't hold it back much longer. You need this.
She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood.
Quickly, I know what to do.
Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine, and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. Ooh! There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly, the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what has just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Oh gee, I hope so. Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Taya was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Taya, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course with Hellbore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. Wow, the end. The Sleeping Dendru. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for dusty shelves. The end, ending 2 Elderfinium. Oh, interesting. So that's the ending that I discovered. Ending number 2, Elderfinium. So Reuben is alive, attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Verona is alive. She regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Bethany is alive. In your debt, your actions helped save the sisterhood. Faye is alive. She has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. Okay. Ennis is in hiding. Has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in Rydal Cave once again. Forrest Vare is wounded. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. Taya is in hiding, the woman in the jade mask. Ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Isidore is alive, currently pursuing legal action against strange horticulture. Oh well, they're all alive. So everyone survived. I didn't kill anyone. That's encouraging. And then we're at the credits. Oh my gosh, cool. Okay. So I guess that means we successfully won Strange Horticulture earlier. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Oh, so I can find more plants still. Oh, okay, so I've completed the main story quest, and then it looks like you can find more plants to kind of completionist the rest of it. And I do actually still have multiple plants. I haven't identified 20, and I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, plus all of the plants that we just used, 20. So, like, I have all the plants. I just haven't named all of them and, like, fully identified them. But that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, exciting. Well, considering that we have, like, completed the storyline, I think I am going to leave our Strange Horticulture Let's Play here. In my free time, I might kind of try and find the names of some of the rest of these plants, but honestly, I'm sure a lot of them can be found in the book here just by looking at the descriptions and kind of matching them to whatever flowers we have. Like, I'm already pretty sure that this one is Aguria, for example. But actually finding it within the story, I would imagine, is by following some of these clues. So that completes then our Let's Play of Strange Horticulture. I thoroughly enjoyed playing this little game, and I hope you all enjoyed watching it. It is definitely a fun little puzzle game, fun stories. You definitely have to pay very close attention, but I love the atmosphere. I think the greenhouse vibes are so fun, and having little Hellbore here, this cute little kitty, is always a plus. There's something really soothing about being surrounded by all of these plants. That's a lot of fun. And I love how creative all of the plants are too. So I definitely think this is a very fun game, and I'm curious to kind of try it again and see what other endings I might get. I'm super curious if you have played Strange Horticulture. What ending did you get the first time you played? Did you get ending 2 Elderfinium like I did, or did you get a different one? Have you found all of the plants? What did you think about Strange Horticulture as a whole? I would love to hear any of that in the comments section. But thank you all so much for watching, especially those who watched the entire Let's Play of Strange Horticulture. I know it's a little different than our regularly scheduled Nancy Drew and Sims 4 content, but it was really fun to try something a little bit new. So thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more Nancy Drew, Sims 4, and other game content. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.